Alrighty, so now that all of the buckets are up at the stalls and you or your helper have brought down some of the larger buckets, you're going to go ahead and make sure that each one of the buckets has the proper amount of water. And I'm going to ask, of course, new volunteers to follow this protocol, but also our volunteers that have been here for a long time. Sometimes we get into our own habits, and I'd like to just reiterate the protocol of how we water the buckets. And really quickly, the reason that we do that is for consistency. So, for several years now, we have done some trial and error and some research and figured out that the best way to get the proper consistency is to fill the buckets like this. So you've already done the hot water. You're going to go ahead and do the cold water again. And this just takes care and makes sure that the food is warm and not hot, but it also adds enough moisture. So that you can see that that consistency is just like the porridge or the oatmeal. Now, this is Dusty's, okay? His is Timothy, so it does soak up the water pretty quickly. Remember that alfalfa does not soak it up as quickly, so there might be a little bit more stirring and a little bit more water added after. But what you want to do is go ahead and do all of the buckets and then come back to the ones that you think might need a little bit more water. We are going to look at Faye's bucket. Faye is our only horse right now that sort of makes her own saliva when she eats, and it can be very messy at times. So we want to be sure that we don't overwater her food yet to get enough water into it. So we're going to take a look at that really quickly.